The EPIWATCH program, looking at stopping and preventing virus pandemics such as COVID-19 around the globe, is one of the most important things that UNSW is working on.
EPIWATCH is an Australian early warning system which we've developed since 2016 at UNSW. It's an advanced artificial intelligence system that gathers open source intelligence on epidemics from all over the world in 52 different languages. That includes 12 Indian languages.
We use these early signals as data points for further analysis.
In fact, 73% of all the intelligence we collect is not in English, and that tells you that if you only searched in English and relied on translation, that you'd miss out on most of the outbreaks happening in the world.
I think we need to remember that, for example, in India, most people in communities and in rural areas will not be speaking English. They'll be speaking their local languages. Hindi is a national language of India, so about 600 million people across India speak Hindi. Community workers who are looking after their communities, seeing infectious diseases, seeing things like fever in their communities, can look at this and try and figure out what the cause of that might be, what care their communities need, and what sort of prevention strategies need to be put in place to prevent these infections from spreading further. That's why it's vitally important that we make EPIWATCH accessible in the local languages that are being spoken, and in this case, Hindi.
We are proud to have partnered with the premier medical research institute in India, which is the National Institute of Epidemiology. And together over the last 6 to 9 months, we have worked together closely with the leading researchers at NIE. We have run workshops and we have developed a mobile application.
To make EPIWATCH globally accessible, it's important that's available in the form that people all across the world can use, and that is why we've created a mobile app. We know that in many countries, like in India, in Africa, mobile phone use is very, very high. Smartphone use is very, very high. They're very good data plans, particularly in India, and this allows us to really take EPIWATCH from a laptop or a desktop and make it available to community workers on their phones so that they can quickly look up any vital information that they need as an epidemic is evolving, which ultimately will help them protect their communities, prevent spread, and save lives.
We're here today because of the support we've had from NHMRC, the Medical Research Futures Fund, from the Balvi Philanthropic Fund, and from Microsoft. And I'd like to also thank those partners who've made it possible for us to develop EPIWATCH.